just started kids and things.
We'll call to order. Ask for roll call.
Okay.
Belsley.
Here.
Blunier.
Here.
Hare.
Here.
Lehman.
Here.
Newman.
Here.
Parrott.
Here.
We have a quorum.
All right, join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I don't believe we have any public hearings or presentations or special reports. Public comment? I don't believe so. Consent agenda tonight is the approval of the minutes, the regular meeting of September 5th, 2017, and the approval of the bills. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll.
Blunier.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Lehman.
Yes.
Newman.
Yes.
Parrott.
Yes.
Belsley.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Village President, I have nothing tonight. Clerk?
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Village Administrator?
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Chief of Police?
I have one thing tonight, Your Honor, on the agenda, and that if you remember back several meetings ago, we've over the last couple of years, we've talked about the consolidation of the public safety and answering points due to legislation which passed back in June of 2015. We've been working diligently, the legal counsels for all the municipalities of Morton, East Peoria, Washington, Pekin, the county board, and the ETSB to try to get an intergovernmental agreement that all parties are good with and acceptable by all. And we need to get that done by an October 1st date, which is what we've been mandated by the 911 board and the 911 administrator. The ETSB has it on our agenda for a meeting this Wednesday afternoon to hope to pass that. It's not quite ready to do that, and I will let our legal counsel explain to where we're at in the process that's going on so far.
Thank you, Chief. We've had meetings, conference calls, worked together collaboratively to the point where we're extremely close. When I asked for it to be on the agenda, I was optimistic we'd have a draft that was ready for final approval tonight. Unfortunately, we have a couple minor issues with language yet to be worked out, as is sometimes the case when you have 7 attorneys working on the same document. Nothing is particularly substantive left in dispute. I don't anticipate any hang-ups. It's just a matter of getting a few of these final cleanup steps done to the point where we have an agreement that's ready to come back before you. Unfortunately, due to the October 1st deadline, it's a matter where I would request, and we would be well served taking a look at holding a special meeting before October 1st for the purpose of approving it. I know some of the other governing bodies, including the City of Washington and I believe City of Pekin, are all expecting to have to do special meetings on their end as well, since we're right up against the deadline and it doesn't necessarily work with everybody's meeting schedule to approve it at a regular session. The procedure for a closed session is it can be called by, a special meeting, so it can be called by the president or by the concurrence of 3 trustees. It isn't something that requires a vote from you guys tonight, so it would be a matter where, for scheduling purposes, it could be discussed presently or after the meeting in terms of what might work for a majority of a quorum to attend, or it could be coordinated after today.
So are you thinking in a week or?
Well, the ETSB meets on Wednesday, so I would say I expect we'll have a draft ready for their approval Wednesday, but I wouldn't want to set anything before this Wednesday. So I would say this Thursday or later. We should have it ready to go. Safest bet would be sometime early next week, but.
Monday night, are there meetings here for zoning or anything?
No.
Does next Monday night work for everybody?
So when is that, you're gonna have a draft ready Wednesday? Probably, so Wednesday night discussion. What are the chances of that needing to be reworked?
With the amount of legal counsel and executive input that's been given from each The chief's been involved a lot in working leading up to here. Each of the departments has had quite a bit of involvement. So I would be surprised, and frankly, it would make it almost impossible for this to get approved if any governing body comes back with changes after their
So
meeting.
Monday is okay then, you think, as far as the time frame?
Yes.
I was just thinking all of us might like a couple of days to look it over before we come, so we could discuss it, because it is agreement with all these counties.
I am not available Monday. I'll be out of town next week.
Okay,
I'll be okay that next Monday.
I'll be out of town as well.
As far as I know, I'll be here. As far as I know, I'll be here.
how about Tuesday night?
I'm gone all week.
I'm
And
gone
you-
all week.
Okay. Well, then, let's try to get the paperwork to both of them before the weekend,
Sure.
so we can hear back on any questions you'd have, and
We'd still
try to do it Monday night, would that be?
Still have 4 of us, right?
Okay, well, let's plan on Monday night.
I'll double check with the park district, make sure the room's available on Monday.
Okay, all right, if you do that, talk to Julie, then Julie, you send out an email. Okay? Is that all?
That's all. Thank you.
Okay. Corporate, anything else?
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Okay. Director of Fire and Emergency Services?
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
All right, Director of Public Works has one item. He can't be here tonight, and that's our annual hydrant flushing. And he tells me the village employees will start Sunday, September 24th, weather permitting, and they'll be from 7:30 in the morning till 4 p.m., Monday through Friday, and 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. nightly, except Friday and Saturday. And we're going to flush the entire system, and it should be completed in about 6 weeks. And some affected areas may see a brief drop in water pressure, as well as some discoloration. So again, starting Sunday, September 24th, for 6 weeks, we will be flushing the system, and we'll make sure that gets on the TV screen. Okay. That's all he had. Planning and zoning.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Thank you. Trustees, Belsley,
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Trustee Blunier.
Just one thing, and as it pertains to the Pumpkin Festival, just kind of taking in the whole event, I just thought that there was some outstanding planning and organizing that went into this event. Given the events that are happening across the world, it was pretty comforting to see the amount of police we had there to keep order, the fire department there in case we had emergencies. And I think their presence maybe played a part of it, but at the end of the day, it was a successful pumpkin festival. A lot of people had a lot of fun. I don't think it could have turned out any better, and the weather cooperated as well. So thanks to everybody that was involved in creating yet another World's Fair for the local people of Morton.
Thank you. Trustee Lehman.
No, I as well want to tell everyone involved, with the help of the Pumpkin Festival's success this year, just our appreciation and thanks, especially for all of us members on the board.
Thank you. Trustee here.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor?
Trustee Newman.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
And he was in front of me, and he did not buy my supper. I want to note that. I thought I caught a live one. And Trustee Parrott.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Thank you. We do need a closed session tonight for the purpose of discussing collective negotiation matters between the village and its employees and their representatives per 5 ILCS 120-2C2. Can I have a motion to go to a closed session, please?
So moved.
Second.
Call the roll, please.
Hare,
Yes.
Lehman,
Yes.
Newman,
Yes.
Parrott,
Yes.
Belsley, Blunier.
Yes.